Welcome back to a brand new episode of My Tarheel Adventures. On this episode, we are lighting up the night sky with one of North Carolina's most beautiful and unique holiday traditions, the North Carolina Chinese Lantern Festival. It is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year, so you can expect immersive experiences, performances, thousands of lanterns, and fun for the entire family. Make sure you grab a jacket because it is cold out, but definitely worth it. Make sure you grab your camera. Now let's explore this winter wonderland of lights together. Welcome everyone. I am here with William, who is the Cultural Arts Manager for the town of Cary. We are here at the North Carolina Chinese Lantern Festival. William, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
How long have you been with the festival and the town of Cary specifically?
Well, the festival has been here. This is our 10th anniversary year. And actually the venue itself, Amphitheatre, is turning 25 this year. So this event has been a very special part of our seasons for 10 years going.
That's incredible. You were telling me before we started recording, how did the festival come about and that they specifically chose Cary? Why is that? Tianyu
Arts and Culture is the organization that produces the festival. They're based in China. They have headquarters in Chicago, and they were only doing about maybe a handful of these at the time, 10 years ago. And they were looking for a place in North Carolina, and they came and visited Cary. They visited Kokabute Amphitheatre, and they fell in love with it because we have woods, we have a beautiful lake, we have a stage, we have a lot of interesting topography, and so they really liked the fact that we had all these different natural assets, and every year we grow it and change it, and so it really has become a staple for many people in North Carolina.
And that's something that I'm glad you mentioned, because before I came here for the first time, I had no clue. I didn't know if it was like an open field or what the atmosphere looked like, but it really is a self-contained. You can spend hours here. How long does it usually take for visitors kind of to walk through the entire exhibit? Because you guys have performances going on too, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. Every night there's 4 or 5 different performances, but you can pretty much see and do everything within about a 75-minute time frame. If you want to linger longer and eat some food and drink some drinks and really enjoy it, then you can linger as long as you want.
And how many installations, lanterns do you guys have for this festival this year?
There's major displays, and there's 40 of those, but there's thousands of lanterns all over the footprint.
What are some of your favorites?
Oh, that's like picking children. I actually really enjoy it. It's pretty fantastic to see what they can do on the water. So the large displays on Symphony Lake are pretty dramatic because you catch the reflections and you get to see it twice, and it's twice as big. And it already is a couple of maybe 30 feet high and about 160 feet long, so it's already big. Yeah. But then the reflection even makes it that much more distinctive and interesting.
And I heard that some of them talk too, is that correct?
They move, they breathe fire, like, at least steam.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, it really is. Some of these, you can see behind us, some of these are multiple stories tall, and they're palaces and trees and such, so it really is astounding.
And for the 10th anniversary, go big or go home. This is the biggest one you guys have yet, is that correct?
That's right, yeah. We had about 50 tractor trailer loads worth of lanterns to unload and reassemble here. But yeah, there are lanterns everywhere, and they are dramatic at every corner. So yeah, you can't help but be in awe of what's around you.
And speaking of the lanterns, just in creating them for people who don't know, how long does it usually take for them to create it? And then, like you said, you guys ship them here and then they go from Wilmington to Cary, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, it takes at least 10 months to really plan out well. We start looking at the footprint and looking to see what types of lanterns we would like to bring, which we haven't had already. And then as soon as we all sign off on it, they begin making them. So they have master lantern makers in China that have been doing this for centuries.
What a job.
I know, yeah. And they're master craftsmen, and they have been doing this for generations. So it really is something that's been passed down. And so they're coming straight from China. They send them on a ship, and it gets here in about 50 days there. And 40 to 50 tractor trailer loads later, we get them here in Cary and reassemble. It takes about 15 days to reassemble them on site, and then we're up for another 58 days.
Yeah, and each exhibit lantern has a specific location. You curate them in a very specific way. Why is that?
Well, first of all, it just makes sense, right? You gotta,
Yes.
we only have so much acreage,
Fair.
but certainly to be able to create a flow and footprint, we are very strategic and thoughtful about how we make it different than the prior year, because people have made this part of their traditions.
Yes.
This event follows Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and so the holidays when you have people visiting from out of town, and so it's a great thing to do with your family.
Yes.
So we know that people have made this part of their annual tradition. And so every year we want to make sure that there's something different and distinctive for them to have new memories. And so, yeah, the lanterns change, the performers change, the performances change, the menu items change, the merchandise changes. So we try and do as much as we can to make sure that it's a new experience for you every year.
Why do you think it's important for just to share, Chinese culture and the heritage to, us here in North Carolina?
Well, it's a perfect fit for North Carolina, period, but especially Cary. Cary's a very multicultural place. I mean, we have a large percentage of people living here were born outside of the United States.
I did not know that.
So we
Okay.
are a very global community, and so when we have world-class things like this, it really is embraced by the community because it's very reflective of who we are naturally.
And you guys not only have people coming from the RDU area, but from not only all over the state, but all over the country. Why do you think this becomes such a holiday staple for, everyone here around North Carolina?
Well, there's just nothing like it. It really is unique, and nowhere else can you see something quite this unique and dynamic, and the craftsmanship is really unmatched. But truly, the timing is great because it's dark, it's cold, and people are looking for things to do, and you can see it all in about 75, 90 minutes. So it's a great thing to come out and do with your family, but too, it's just awe-inspiring. It's a spectacle to behold. So it's just one of those things that if you want to do something unique and different, it's here. It's here in Cary, and it's nowhere else. And so we do have people coming from all 100 counties in North Carolina, and we even have, our data says that people are coming from 50 U.S. states as well as territories to come visit this event.
What's your favorite thing about this event, doing it every single year?
My favorite part is just seeing all the faces light up as they come through the tunnel. The tunnel is really kind of a mindset change as you walk through these woods and are surrounded by thousands of lanterns. And then you hit this spot where we are and you get to see like it's starting to evolve in front of you. And just this moment is really my favorite, standing here watching people pass through the tunnel.
It's like you're
and their
teleporting,
eyes light
basically.
up. Yeah, it really is. It's a very transformative moment right here, and people, their first impressions of what they're going to dive into for the next hour and a half. This is it.
And what type of performances can visitors expect as well?
There's performances at least 4 times, about on the half hour and or the hour, and then so you've got acrobatics, you've got all kinds of different performers and people doing things that'll kind of take your breath away. So yeah, you definitely don't want to miss those.
So for people who don't know, how long is the festival going on for?
So we've kicked off, but we'll run through January 11th. The only day we're closed is Christmas Day.
And how can people find more information about, whether it's visiting, getting tickets, all that jazz?
Yeah, you can find out everything on our website. So it's boothamphitheatre.com.
Awesome. Well, William, I'm so excited to start exploring. Thank you so much for giving us the lay of the land. I'm so excited just knowing the rich history and what this means to North Carolina. But thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Now let's hear a message from our sponsor, Gator Metal Roofing.
Get off your shingles and get a metal roof. A gator metal roof. Get off your asphalt and get a gator metal roof.
I am here with Lou, the on-site manager here at the North Carolina Chinese Lantern Festival. Lou, how long have you been with not only the festival here in North Carolina, but with the organization overall?
I've been working for the Lantern festivals in America for about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in different cities, but this is my second year in Cary.
How do the different festivals change for the location?
Everything is nearly the same, but we set them up with different lengths of time. For here in Cary, we do them just for half a month, but we have other events, we just install them in a month and 1.5 months. That's much longer than here.
How do you guys decide which lanterns you want to show off one year versus the next? How do you guys kind of determine which ones you want to work on that year?
Yeah, first we have to, our designers have to make sure the size of our site, because our lanterns are big. We just have to make sure there's enough space for them. And each year we will decide the theme first. For example, this year we have the Chinese culture, the natural world, and as well as the magic forest.
Do you have an exhibit or lantern that's your favorite?
Yes, my favorite this year in Cary is the golden snake. You know, in Chinese zodiac, 2025 is the year of snake. Ooh. So it matches.
Yeah.
And, I like the color, and because it's giant, it's about 160 feet long, and you can see a very giant snake floating on the surfing lake.
I'm excited about that. I love snakes, and I like that you mentioned kind of the year of the snake. I'm the year of the dog. Why do you think it's important to bring and educate, people of this area about Chinese heritage and Chinese culture?
Yeah, because Chinese is a country with a very long culture, with about 1,000 years. If people can go here and see our lanterns, they will know what kind of culture they're experiencing. For example, we have the description boards, and each lanterns, they will learn what kind of creature it is, and we also show the stories of our lanterns.
I love that. What should first-time visitors expect, or are there certain exhibits that people should definitely check out?
I think it should be the Shanghai Jing this year, which is a very ancient text of China. We show different kind of legendary creatures such as Jilin and the Baizi, and different creatures in that text. It has a long history, maybe more than 3,000 years, and we try to exhibit them into our lanterns. And there are some moved creatures, and I think that would be that they are beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited to look. Is there anything that you want people to take away when they come and visit?
We think the most important for us is to make sure that our guests can take part in our lanterns. They can enjoy their time with their families, and I think that's the best part that I think.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's interactive, which I didn't know until coming here today. So, Lou, thank you so much for joining us, and we're excited to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining me on this luminous tour of the Chinese Lantern Festival right here in Cary, North Carolina. It gave me pure holiday spirit, and I hope it gave you all the feels. If you find yourself in the Triangle area this holiday season, definitely make sure you stop by. It is one of those places that looks even better in person than it does on camera, and I think it also looks good on camera. And don't forget, it does last all the way through January 11th, 2026. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below which lantern or exhibit was your favorite, from the mountains to the coast to the big cities and the small towns, and even festivals just like this that light up the night sky. Every road leads to a My Tarheel adventure.
It is absolutely worth the investment, because at the end of the day, it is an investment. And if you're only going to do it one time, why not go with a metal?
I would definitely recommend getting a metal roof. It's less work to have to deal with once you get it. I would recommend Gator any day.
I seen on TV, you folks got the metal roofs. And what I seen, I liked. And I said, I might as well invest in this, because I'm tired of climbing up on a roof. I'm afraid I'm going to fall.
Fair.
If I fall, That's it, Mike. No more. And I don't end up in a wheelchair or crutches or what it may be.
Yeah.
But I invested in something I really enjoyed, and I like what I've got.
We do flex pay with our electricity, so that way we're always prepaying. So every day they send us a balance of what it is. So in comparison, prior to where we're just having like $13 days, and now even though we're having those extremely high temperatures, we're down in the down to $9 and $10 days, which might not seem like a significant difference, but if you take 30 times 4, yes,
In the
30
long
days,
run,
absolutely,
100%.
So we're absolutely seeing a difference.